All right. We're going to act like I was recording the whole time. Run it back from the top. I'm here with Instasane. This is the first episode of Diving Deep podcast. We were just chatting about these beats he makes and how hard they are. But how that tag? How'd you
Yes,
come up with that, man?
yes. Okay, so when I came up with the tag, I wanted obviously like a girl voice to do it, like every other fucking producer's got usually. But I was
Yeah.
like, nah, like I ain't got that, and I don't want to be like every other producer anyway. My beats are on a different level. Okay, they're more
Right.
hard.
Yeah, dude, for real. They ain't the same as
So,
no one else's, that's for sure, dude.
100%, 100%. So most of my beats are really hard and bass heavy, and they're like really dark. That's where my mind is always. So dark space, that's where it's got to be. So I was like, all right, well, what if I just like said Instasane into the microphone, right?
Yeah.
And then I just fucking put some audio effects on it, make it kind of sound robotic and kind of industrial. Oh man, it was perfect. It sounded well on a bunch of different beats, and I was like, nah, that's the one.
Bro, what artists? How old were you when you started into the music and started making beats? And writing music and making music too.
Right, for sure. I started writing my own stuff when I was 12, back in the 6th grade.
Damn.
Me and my buddy, we were gonna be like a rap duo growing up, and we just kind of grew apart, which is whatever. It's fine. Uh,
Happens, man.
it happens, it does for sure.
Unfortunately.
It unfortunately does, but we released one song together in I think it was 2017. It was called "In My Music Box." You can still find it on YouTube. It's not bad, but it's kind of stupid. Uh,
Right. That was one of the first songs you've ever like recorded and put out.
Yeah, that was the first time we recorded it at my other buddy's house. He made the beat and
Uh
everything, and then we made a music video that never got released because it was too stupid. But
yeah.
but it was all good. It was all good. We had fun making it or whatever. But it was like it's just horrorcore immediately, and a lot of people were really into it. It's got like maybe 500 views, but that's not like
Right.
whatever. Yeah, but I try to hide
What
that. I'm trying to keep that on the low
yeah, try not to promote that track as much.
for sure, for sure. But
What like the way you even put your beats together with the bridges and the hooks and where they're placed, it's different than a lot of artists. Like, what artists do you take after when you're when you're writing music or making a beat?
for sure. I mean, I got my top three. They will always be like what influences me. I got Tech Nine, who has a
Yeah.
lot of beats produced by this guy producer named Seven. He's really good at beats. I also have Hobson. Hobson's my number two. He makes his own
Okay.
beats, so he's got some pretty nice like fucking violin orchestral shit. Just
Hit crazy samples, bro.
100%. And obviously Eminem's in my top three, like every other white rapper. Uh,
Yeah.
but that's cool, yeah. But yeah, like obviously his beats are by Dre for the most part, so that's kind of where I pull my inspiration from, beat wise.
Yeah, dude. Tech Nine. Have you ever heard the song called Worldwide Choppers?
Yes, dude,
That
I
shit
love
goes
Worldwide Choppers.
fucking insane,
It
bro.
was, it was for
And
sure.
that beat is insane.
It's nuts. I don't know how people come up with the things that they come up with, honestly.
Yeah, I could ask you. I could tell you the same thing though. Like, I don't know.
Oh my
But
gosh.
so when you are planning a project or maybe ready to drop that single, what goes into like how you pick it? Obviously, you have to like it a lot
Right, yeah,
for
for sure.
so,
Well,
but more like experimental stuff where you're like, I'm not too sure about it.
right, for sure. There is always gonna be that, hesitation, because you don't know what the audience is gonna like from you, especially for artists starting out, you don't wanna just be pinned to I feel like personally, you don't wanna be pinned to a certain genre. Like, I'd love to make all genres if I could, personally,
Right. I
because
hear that.
I wanna reach everybody I can with my music. Um, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm trying to,
So,
like, think hard.
yeah. Well, that's what it's all about,
For sure.
dude, like trying to just get out
Reach
there.
out.
But going into this project, this project Bloodbath.
Oh my gosh, yes,
That
yes.
album art is fucking insane. Who did that? Did you make
I
that?
made that. So I didn't like make it. Here I used the AI to generate specific things. And then I just kind of like kept doing it over and over and over again until I got something that I liked, and I got this face with all the blood splattering.
So
It was
you can actually put into AI and make it just layer pictures,
yeah.
whatever you want it.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that. You don't even have to pay a graphic designer to do anything
Not
anymore,
anymore.
man.
Nope. I mean, the only thing I had to do is I put it in this cover art editor that Lando is Living showed me
Yes,
a long
sir.
time ago, and I just fucking slapped that bitch in there, and I put my name and the title track on that shit, and explicit label, send it out. You know, so
Uh,
it's pretty
what
easy.
what distribution do you use?
I use Ditto Music.
Oh, have you when I first started, I used Ditto, but then I went to DistroKid, not because Ditto like was bad or anything,
Yeah,
but I guess that's just what happened. Has I know Lando has had a lot of problems with his distribution. Have you seen anything where they're like fucked up your name or dropped your song on somebody else's
page and
profile?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not experienced that yet, luckily. I did have one song that I guess it thought was oh gosh, excuse me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It was distributed to some other song or something. I knew something was up because I was just starting out, and like all my other songs had maybe like 30 streams or something, and that song had like 27,000, and I was like,
Damn.
something's not right here. So I looked into it, and yeah, it's because I bought a beat pack from a producer, and this other guy also used the beat pack, so it put it under his shit, and I was like, nah, that's not right.
Oh no way, bro.
I got it fixed, but I was using DistroKid at the time.
So from your like start of music
Yeah,
to where you're at now, how much do you think you've changed? Like, obviously, you've learned a lot more, you've done a lot more things, but
right.
just the music wise, was there a spot that you were trying to go in when you first got like, oh man, I really want to do rap, but then at some point you were like, I'm fucking definitely gonna try some different shit.
For sure. I don't know. I've always loved music just in general, like jazz and stuff. And like in my earlier songs, there's like some jazzier type beats that I've had from different producers and stuff. And I think just all that kind of lent in. When I met Landon, that's when when shit really started kicking off. Cause like I was really against like auto tune because everybody always said like auto tune made you a bad singer. But
Mm.
I got a hold. Obviously, I've seen what Lando can do, and that's fucking amazing with auto tune and stuff. And I decided to start using it myself. And I was like, no, I fucking love this. Like some of my favorite songs I've added auto tune to. It's a tool to help. If you suck
Yeah,
at singing, it don't work. That's the
exactly.
biggest thing.
Exactly what I was just gonna say. You need to be able to hit the notes. That's not how
Mhm.
auto tune works, and that's how I thought it worked when I was like, "Oh, that's just auto tune on these
Right.
people's
Yeah.
voices." You need to be able to sing,
Yep.
definitely,
100%.
but and it just puts strength behind
It does.
behind it, dude.
It
Like,
does.
but also there's a very fine line because you don't want to
Mhm.
overdo it and sound
Yep.
robotic and shit. So
Yeah.
that's where it's really fucking
I
hard,
know.
man.
And it's hard, but people don't understand that. They're just like, oh, I hear auto tune. Your shit sucks. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. That's all these old heads do.
I fucking
They're
hate them,
like,
bro.
"Oh, you got all that fancy equipment." I'm like,
Exactly.
"What? I have a fucking laptop, dude." Like,
Literally.
but then again, that's all you need to make music nowadays. I mean,
Yep.
back then, oh no, you ever listen to the Yin Yang Twins? It's like, yeah, dude, they're fucking good. And
Yeah.
they didn't have the equipment I have, sure.
No.
It's all on
Yeah.
my laptop, but they had to go to a real studio and use mixing boards and have an engineer and shit like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. I mean, just looking at how you got a lot of music, bro. Like,
I do.
what is like, could you pinpoint a project that you were like, that shit is timeless?
Oh man, hold on. Let me look through my own projects as well.
Yeah, dude. It's
Oh,
hard to remember all of them. There's fucking, I mean,
there's
from all the way to
44, I
2021.
think now. Yeah, yep. 2021. That would be when I first started officially, like on my own. let's see.
You broke off from the duo.
I broke off from. Well, we were broken up for a while, and I didn't have the equipment. Didn't the other guy wouldn't talk to me anymore? So I was like, "Fuck you, then. Fuck you, I guess."
Does he still make music?
I think he does. I think he makes lo-fi stuff, which is cool. But my duo partner, he don't make music anymore. He actually he decided that he was going to transition. I just recently found him. He transitioned into a female now, so she's really cool. Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
literally hadn't talked to, I guess, her um, in like 4 or 5 years, and then I just recently found him. Yeah, and I was like, "Damn, I didn't realize that that was you. I've been best friends with you for like 6 or 7 years before that. How the hell? What happened?" And then they were like, "Oh no, it's
Bro.
how I always felt." I was like, "Damn, I don't know who the fuck you are right now." But it was
Dude,
cool. Like,
seriously. How trippy would
exactly,
that be?
it was
You'd be
super
like,
trippy. It was, bro. It was weird. That's like if
because,
Landon decided right now that he was transitioning.
well, and also it's like you haven't seen him in 5 years. If you were with
Exactly.
him the whole time
Yeah.
hanging out and he was like, "Yo, I think I'm a girl," then you would be used to it already.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
that's so jarring.
It is
Damn, who's
jarring.
that hot girl? That's fucking
There
Nathan.
oh, that's my
What?
homie.
What?
Oh my god, yeah, for
Damn.
real. Oh my gosh. But yeah,
I I went to high school with a kid that
yeah,
now is a she, and yeah,
for sure.
I'm like, we always knew he was always flamboyant,
I
but
see.
we just all thought he was gay. He just took it one step further, and
Right, he was like, "Nah, I'm not gay, bro. I'm a girl."
nah, I'm gonna say something. Nah, I'm way more than that.
Which is fine, like, people can do whatever they wanna do. I'm all for people doing what makes them happy.
Sure.
That's
Just
what
don't
makes
talk to me. I'm kidding.
I'm kidding,
I'm
I'm
Hey,
kidding.
it's all jokes.
Laugh track. No,
Yeah, seriously, where's it at? Where's the clapping? So, I mean, I've heard "Where Do I Belong?" This project,
Yeah,
Heaven, Welcome to Heaven,
yeah,
that intro to it,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
that shit. It's sorta like what Lando did for this Montana Magic.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I wanted it to be like a story in a way. There originally was a lot more music on here, and a lot of it ended up getting cut, unfortunately. I bit off a little more than I could chew. Life got in the way. I have severe depression, and so I don't have enough money to actually pay for my medication anymore. And so it's hard to stay motivated when you are constantly in the dumps like that. But I still managed to pull together some pieces. And obviously, like, I got you on here, I got Lando on here, I got Overdrive on here, and like I was so glad to have all you guys on here,
Yeah,
honestly.
bro. How long have you been feeling that way, if you don't mind me asking if we wanna talk about it?
Oh my gosh, man. It's I've had mental health issues. I guarantee I've had them since I was like 7 or 8. I had the weirdest childhood. It wasn't the worst. I know people have had it definitely way worse. But like my dad, he was out of the picture since I was born. My mom had
Yeah.
bipolar disorder, so she was constantly like yelling at me and stuff for things that I wasn't even doing. I lived with my grandparents in a trailer. It was my grandparents, my mom, and me in a trailer. And I didn't have my own bedroom till I was 16.
Damn. Wait, who are you sharing a room with?
I was sharing a room with my grandpa. My grandma slept on the couch. Me and my grandpa slept in his room, and then my mom slept in her own room.
Damn, bro.
We were
Where
struggling.
where was all this taking place? Like what state?
Uh, Same place I'm in right now, Terre Haute, Indiana. Unfortunately, this place
Eh,
sucks.
Dude, so how many people is that a small town?
It's a small ass town. It might be like there might be like 50,000 people here, but that's small. I feel like
Yeah.
that's pretty small.
Um I lived in All Gray's even smaller than Standish. All Gray, the town of All Gray probably has like maybe 4,000 people. I'm
For
probably
sure.
way off on that, but I know it can't be over. I don't know. People are weird, but I
I
mean,
know. Yeah, numbers of people are
in
weird.
in just a town like that, in a town like Standish that are just dead ended, it feels like you just
Yeah,
see these people that are 60 years old that have been here their whole lives, and it's like, oh, dude, that is the absolutely exact opposite of what I want, you
exactly.
know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's cool for people if they want to
Right.
do that.
Exactly.
Obviously, that's their choice. But for me, like even making the switch, I moved to Bay City, which even is a bigger town,
Right.
and it's cool. We chilling.
For sure. For sure.
But I don't know, man. I've never but like the fact that you can't even like get your medicine, bro.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's pretty bad.
dude, the healthcare in this country, man. I
I
don't
know it
know.
sucks, dude, and, like, I was on Medicaid, until I turned 21. After I turned 21, it got removed from me. So I have a bottle of medication sitting in front of me right now that is completely full, but it's only 30 days, and once those 30 days are up, I don't have it anymore. There's no point in me taking them because if I take them, then I'm just gonna fucking fuck myself later by not having any more, you know? So I just have this bottle sitting here reminding me I could have pills right now, but I just don't have the money to do that.
So you are kind of just saving it until you're at your lowest point and you're like, I need to take it now.
I need to take it, absolutely, and it's not
Fuck,
like
bro.
and it's not a take as needed either. I'd have to prep. It won't kick in for 5 days, and then I have from
What?
that yeah, and from that point, I have, 25 more days to figure out another doctor and find a prescription for my pills again.
So when you take the pills, it takes 5 days for them to work?
Yes, about 5 days, yeah, the
What's the
first
fucking point of that?
I know, it's ridiculous, it is, but it takes a while because unfortunately for me, my depression does not come from just trauma. If it came from just trauma, I'd be able to like talk to a therapist and work it out. But I also have a chemical imbalance in my brain. So those are supposed to like add the chemicals that I need. And those chemicals take a while to get all the way through your system and circulate, which is why it takes about 5 days for it to actually like fully work.
So when you feel like those fucking when you're down low, I mean,
Right.
and you need it right then, you're not gonna feel like that in
Nope.
5 days. So
Absolutely not.
you don't know what you're gonna feel like when
Exactly.
you dude, that is so weird. I've never heard of that, man. Who's fucking doing this?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. Like, I mean, everybody struggles with mental health issues, and like, the only reason, honestly, I'm alive is my fiance. I was in my sophomore year in high school. I had met her before, but we had never really talked.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I had something really bad happen to me, and I was ready to kill myself. Unfortunately, that would have been the sixth time I attempted up to that point, and we just started talking and we were really hitting it off, and she brightened my day when I would talk to her and everything, and would make me feel a lot better about myself. And so like she saved my life, and she was just my friend at the time, and it was a lot for me to swallow, honestly, because as a man you don't want to be like, oh, I couldn't handle it myself, I had to have somebody else help me. Like, you don't want to be like that, but that's just how like the world wants you to be.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there. That's how I dude, it's so hard for me to like wrap my head around being so just over life. I mean, I'll say I want to kill myself all the time,
Right,
but
like, as a joke, like, for
yeah,
sure.
I'm like, God, I just want to fucking kill. But to really be like, what is actually the point anymore?
Exactly, and
Because
it's
when you
rough.
don't have anybody and like
Yep.
there's no one to talk to, you ain't got no friends, you feel like when you're that child, you're 9 years old, you don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
And who even knew that 10 years later, fucking 12 years later, you'd have trauma because of what happened.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Like, I never thought that, like, my mom just yelling at me for a little bit would be like a big thing at the time because I was just like, ugh, my mom's just really fucking annoying. But like,
Right.
yeah, no, like it really fucked me up.
Yeah, dude, looking back on it, you can pinpoint the signs of
Yeah,
the bipolar and whatnot.
for sure, for sure.
Damn, bro. That's so sad. I'm so sorry for you, man.
Hey, look,
How
it's all good.
like I wish I mean that just I mean that's why I'm like that's so terrible. It makes me so like grateful. I mean that sounds bad, but I'm like the fuck. No, that's not what I meant.
Fuck you,
That's not what I
Instasane,
fucking
fuck
meant,
you. No, I'm
bro.
just kidding. No, you're good. You're good.
That's just so sad, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, like the only
if you
good thing to come out of it, music. That's it.
music and
Good
now
music.
you have all of us, bro. You call
That's
me
what I'm
up
fucking
whenever.
saying. You know, I say the same thing to Landon. I'll say the same thing to you. I say the same thing to Overdrive. Like we are a team. You know, even Dan and then Stello as well because I know he just recently joined us.
Yeah, bro.
Like man, I'm always like, no, we a team. I ain't going nowhere because you guys ain't going nowhere, and that's the rules.
Well, if we all do our jobs fucking button down, dude, just believe in the shit. We just
Yes,
gotta
sir.
believe in it because this shit, it's pretty I'm having fun.
I'm having fun
I
too.
don't
Yeah,
know,
for
bro.
sure. Like
I
but
mean,
my favorite part is that like we're all new to this, so we're all learning at the same time.
right, just trying to be a better company and like
100%.
and just learning how to run it, bro, because we're
Oh
like
yeah.
a bunch of kids, dude. I don't even
I
know
know,
how to
dude.
make
We
a
literally are.
website.
Like fucking I think no, I don't know. Dan might be older than I don't know who the oldest is. I know
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
you and which are you younger than Overdrive or are you older than Overdrive?
I don't know.
Oh my god,
I'm 21.
you're 20. I just turned 21 also. I know I look like I'm 83.
Okay.
But yeah, I just turned 21 in October. So I feel you
Oh.
on that.
Oh, so I mean, I turned 22 in July. So
Oh my
I'm
gosh, you're older than me. You son of a bitch. Okay,
bro,
cool.
I look like a kid, man. I'm deceiving. I
I know,
walk
and
into the bar, I get carded 100
I'm the
fucking
exact
times.
opposite.
It's
These
like, dude,
motherfuckers are like, yeah, you're a 30-year-old dad. You got like 8 kids, bro. Like you're good. You don't need
serve
a
them up.
ID.
So I'm looking at these releases from
Yeah.
2022 on Two-Face, Crazy, and Villain. They kind of look like they're like supposed to be a trio, like together. The artwork is like all the same color, kind of.
Yeah, for sure. It
Was
and it
there any?
also has like elements from each piece kind of thrown together, honestly. It's oh my gosh, excuse me again. Ayo,
Hey, hey,
but yeah, I was paying this guy to do the cover art for my artwork before I knew that I could just do it myself, and I just pay for him and he'd just make them and they'd all connect, and it was really cool that they were all, like, similar, like, even What the Fuck, or
right?
WTF is, like, got the same shit in the background, and I was like, "Damn, that's pretty cool, like, that's really cool, I wish he would kept doing that," but then I paid him for something else, and I sent it to Landon, and he was like, "Nah, man, he's just fucking you right now," and I was like, "Oh, damn, that's crazy."
Why?
Um,
What was happening?
he basically was like, "Hey, I seen these cover arts on this cover art website where people design cover arts, and you can grab them for free off of there if you really wanted to." And I was like,
No way.
"Damn." Yeah, and I was like, "Damn, this motherfucker, like, cheesed me real hard." I paid this man, like, hundreds of dollars, over time, and I was like, "Fuck, man, fuck that." Like, I'm not doing that, and I've had him do my release artwork since day 1. Not the first release, but the everything after the first release up until, I think, it was Movin', up until Movin'. Yeah, that was all him. And then I was like, "Nah, we ain't doing this."
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, listen though, I have a story like that.
Yeah?
I I was going to Nashville, Tennessee for this showcase. I had to pay $100 to get on this showcase. I was like, that's what you got to do, bro, because
Yeah.
I was new to the shit, so I was like looking back at, and it said Kodak's black managers were gonna be there, and Kodak Black was gonna be there.
Right.
So I was like, all
I
right,
gotta go.
if Black's gonna be there, I gotta
I
see
gotta
him.
go.
So I mean, I never even went to Nashville. What happened was I called the people and they were like, Bob, it's not gonna happen anymore. I was like, yo, I need my
Can I get
money
my
back then. I
$100
already
back?
paid for this shit. And they said, all right, we'll send it back to you. Never got it.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm not mad. Bro, I am tight with
You
my
gave it
money
to him.
now, bro. I do
Yep.
not fuck around anymore
That's how I am too.
because it's so hard in this business to build actually meaningful relationships
know.
for people that don't want to just fuck you.
I agree. There's this I'm not gonna say their name because I really don't wanna ruin any relationships or anything. But there's this like a lot more popular than obviously I am in music. And they were reaching out to people that are like, hey, we want you on our songs. So I said whatever I said. They asked for payment ahead of time, but I know that some of them were scams. This guy seemed legit, so I went ahead and gave him the
I
money.
know it, man.
And it's been 9 months. I've been trying to get on this one song, and he keeps saying, "I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna send you that," and he never sends it to me so far. So it might still happen. I'm holding out for hope. Like I'm crossing my fingers. Maybe this will be good. He talks to me every day, but like I don't
Bro,
think so.
so these you've had this. People hit you up about management on your Instagram
Yeah,
or
fuck 'em.
yeah, I really like your music. I'm a music manager. I want to manage
Right.
you, bro.
Yeah.
So
Get out of here.
this dude hit me up. I was like, this dude seems legit. I look, he has followers, he has likes, he has it all. I'm like, all right.
Legit.
So I
Yeah.
start texting him. He's like, let me send you a contract. And in the contract, it was like a $250,000 contract, and I had to go to Toronto. They fly me out to Toronto. I was like, what the fuck, bro? This is not real. And
No way.
he was like, give me a call. And I called him, and it
Yep.
was not to be,
It was an Indian guy, wasn't it?
it was an Indian
It
guy.
was an Indian guy. Yep. All right.
I said, is this serious? He said, fuck no, and hung up. I said, well, I lost that one.
Fuck him.
Yeah, wait, he didn't even get none. What is?
Yeah, you got the satisfaction.
I don't do that. I don't ever fucking do that anymore, dude. That's one thing.
Yeah,
Never.
I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna be sending people any more money. The only people I send money to are people who are legitimately
Lando for promotion, and you gotta have that promotion.
For sure. You do need that promotion. Yes.
Halloween night.
Oh gosh. All right. Halloween night is actually the first beat I ever produced.
Wow. Hold on. Let's hear it. Monsters.
Halloween night is when my skeletons come out my closet. It's the night when pictures come from under my bed. Children running.
Shit, dude. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of this Halloween movie that I used to watch. It was such a good movie. Have you ever seen Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes, I've seen Nightmare Before Christmas.
You like that movie?
I love everything Tim Burton. I was an emo kid growing up.
Wait, so Tim Burton, did he make Wallace and Gromit?
I don't think that he made Wallace and Gromit, but I can understand. It's because it's another claymation thing, and he was really big into claymation.
Dude,
I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah. Look up Tim Burton movies. Is Jaws Tim Burton? I'm a fucking idiot, dude.
I don't think so.
Hey, type in the comments your favorite Tim Burton movie.
Oh my gosh, my
I
favorite
think
Tim Burton
Lando went
movie.
to bed like a fuck.
Damn, that's kind of fucked up. We in the middle of an interview.
What?
All right.
What happened?
You said Landon went to sleep.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh fuck! All right, hold on, wait. I want to like.
Never want to give you up.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. All right, there we go. That's what I needed to do. I wanted to be able to like still see
You're
you.
sitting at 14,272 monthly listeners. That shit. That's a good handful.
It definitely is a good handful, and it's really good for leverage when it comes to getting people to book me at shows and stuff. Especially for a small town like me.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking.
And,
they're like,
and
oh my
I-
god, he's famous.
It's great. Yeah, I mean,
oh my
like,
god,
yeah, small town famous for
14,000.
sure. Yeah, when I whip out the whole thing where it's like, oh yeah, they're from like this many countries. Then they're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I'm worldwide.
Yeah,
Life of the party.
Oh my gosh, that was actually supposed to be for the album Where Do I Belong, but I couldn't figure out how to fit my voice on it, and I was like, here, Landon, do you want this? And he goes, yeah, you're gonna leave the chorus. I said, yeah, I'm gonna leave the chorus, and then I just fixed it up and sent it to him.
Dance for me. Hey, okay, advertisement.
Advertisement.
If you go over to studio814.net, you can get your merch. You can get your Instasane merch, your Overdrive
Yep.
merch, your Stello merch, whatever you want over there, really. Hoodies, candles, fucking posters, socks,
right.
condoms, lotion, blow up dolls. The last 5 things we don't actually have, but I wish we did.
Right.
We're coming up with it.
We're working on it. We're finding a distributor.
Yes, that one's hard to get. They got to come from all the way from Italy. It's really kind of complicated. So there's coupons over at Lando is Living, or I posted it too. YV Dean Official.
I'll be posting it after this.
Posted after this. It'll be. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. You'll find us.
If you put in that code, now listen, you will get like 10% off everything on the website. It's
That's right.
And you get coins that you can use. It's like in-game currency. You know what I mean? It's very nice. So
That's right.
Head on over there. Follow the 814. Follow Lando is Living. Follow Overdrive, Instasane, Stello. Shout out everybody. And let's just get right back to it. I mean, that was bad. We'll make it ad break.
Good promo.
Ad break. This just in. This was a fun project. The Collective.
It was.
And the Collective just dropped too.
The Collective did just drop. Everybody stream that. It's really good.
After all the fucking hassle that he had to go through.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That'll happen though.
It does. Yeah, it definitely does.
What was your high school called?
My high school was Terre Haute North Vigo High School.
Damn. Terre Haute North Vigo High School.
Yep.
Wow. That is.
Yeah,
how many kids did you graduate with?
It's a funny story. I when I say I went to high school there, I went there for 3 years, but I finished out high school at a different school that maybe had 300 kids in it.
Oh, in it or graduated with?
Oh no, in it, just in general. Yeah, it was a very, 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 very way smaller town than Terre Haute is. Maybe there's like 1,000 people there.
Oh, dude, now that sounds more like Standish. Yeah, I graduated with like 120 people. I don't even fucking know. That was years ago.
Okay, that's years ago.
Dude,
who cares about high school?
Yeah, dude, I'm ready to like die of old age and some shit, bro.
For real, like you hit 21. What's after this? Like free, like 65 for your free senior meal.
God. I'll be in there, have terrible dementia because the fucking platinums hit too hard.
Oh my gosh.
So, do you listen to any podcasts?
There are a couple podcasts I listen to. Oh my gosh, if I could remember all the names of them, that would be great. But I know one's like the 1 hour talk show or something. They're like a comedy kind of podcast, and they're just fucking ridiculous. They just do stupid shit all the time. It's really fun to listen to them. I listen to some true crime podcasts. Me and my
dude, me
fiance
too.
like doing
Serial
that.
killers.
Yep, 100%. I mean, obviously, like I have a lot of like. I mean, I got a tattoo. Oh God, wait. Oh God, fuck. It's like a knife, like a hand and a knife and a skull. It's really cool. Like I want to get a whole entire like serial killer suite. I wish I could show you my whole. Well, I mean, like the Elm Street shit right here. Like I'm all about like the killers in the movies and killers in the fucking real
The
life.
villains.
For real, the villains. The villains.
I gotta
I'm
admit,
fucking-
dude,
I want to do it.
John Wayne Gacy did not have to kill all those kids. That was a lot.
That was a lot of kids.
So many kids. Jesus
Way
Christ.
more kids. He could
How
have
did-
stopped at like.
How did dude? He wasn't satiated. His hunger
No.
grew, and then he put on
just
that
had to
clown
keep eating more.
costume, and he went off the fucking chain.
Oh my god.
But he was caught, and he was killed by lethal
Good.
injection.
Good.
Have you seen
At
that
least we know
Dahmer?
what's going on.
Dahmer show on
Yes.
Netflix? This
I
is
I seen.
this-
We've
I'm
watched
going
like.
back in time. This is so old.
Oh yeah, good. And no, we actually watched like 2 episodes of that. We meant to keep watching it, but time just got away from us because we'd be working so much. But yeah, I watched
Where
a couple
you-
episodes of it. And I love it.
What do you do for work?
Unfortunately, right now, currently, I am a manager at Pizza Hut. I was their assistant, and then I left to find a better opportunity, which ruined my back. So then I came back, and I was just their manager now. So I'm just a Pizza Hut manager.
Bro, I guarantee you make more money than me. I guarantee
Oh,
it,
really?
bro.
How much
Fuck,
do you make
dude,
an
I make
hour?
$14 an hour.
I make. You ready? I make $11 an hour.
No, you don't.
I make $11 an hour. When I was the assistant manager, I made
No.
$13 an hour.
What? Why is your shit so backwards, bro?
I
That
don't know.
make dude, I would talk to somebody. That's insane,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. It's hard to find a good job in this town because this town's just so sucky. Like everything is just high priced and low wage.
How are you a manager but only have 11?
It's
That's
terrible.
like
It's terrible.
that's like below minimum wage nowadays, isn't it?
I mean, minimum wage is still technically $7.25.
Oh my god. Do you get tips?
I occasionally get tips through the drive-through, but it rarely ever happens.
Oh my god, dude. Pizza Hut. Okay. There needs to be an undercover boss, and he needs to go to your place. How it work. He'll be like, "You get paid $11." What? Who the fuck's running this joint? Samantha? Oh, actually, it's me. Wait, who's the next higher up ahead of you then?
All right, so it's me and like 3 other people, and then it's an assistant manager, and then a general manager, then it's an area coach, and then it's the president because we're privately owned.
Right.
Yeah.
By some dickhead. I remember when I worked at Little Caesars. And he was actually a pretty good dude to me. He actually gave me a lot of money when he came in there. He would just give me money. I was like, all right.
All right, awesome.
But they were yeah, it was privately owned. And this dude was loaded. Who owns this Little Caesars? And he would always show up in like Jaguars and stuff, walk in, make a ham and mushroom pizza, take some breadsticks, wings, walk out, dude. Not giving a shit.
Goddamn.
Everybody waving him by. Goodbye.
Bye.
Dude, you should have seen this kid. He didn't know no better. He was just started working there. Asked him straight up for a fucking raise right in front of his face. I was like, dude, he was not the dude to ask that.
Oh my
He's
god.
like, I don't take care of shit like that. I'm like,
Oh my god.
that's crazy, dude. But when you were working at a pizza restaurant, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, you get a lot of scrappy dudes. I remember this
You
one
do.
dude was in there doing heroin in the bathroom, coming back out to the make line all fucked up, all sleeping and shit on the pepperonis. I'm like, oh my god,
Dude, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, for real. We
Messed up.
definitely have a lot of people there. that are stoners and stuff.
Oh, of course, dude. But I made a lot of unique shit. We were making bagels one night. We muffins, cookies. Cookies was a
sure.
big one, dude. Send it through twice. Once on the left, once on the right. Bingo, dude.
Do you ever make a dick pizza?
No.
That was I had a when I was the assistant, I had one of my cooks. They decided they wanted to make some food for themselves, and they made a dick pizza, and then covered it in pepperonis.
Wow.
I was like, I saw that come out the oven. I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this right now? Why is there a dick in my oven?
Oh my god, dude. Have you ever had to fire somebody?
No, we don't fire people. They quit is what our motto is, I guess.
We don't fire them, they quit.
They quit.
Because, well, can you even get paid unemployment from? Because if you fire them, you might have to pay them unemployment. That's why
that's what it is. That's
they just
why.
give up. You have to be
They're
in
like,
at
nah.
6:30 to make crazy bread. Fuck!
Nah, I'm not coming in for that.
Nah. Wait, what's your bread? Does it have a name like your breadsticks, like crazy bread?
They're just breadsticks.
At Pizza Hut? Lame.
Boring.
This is why Little Caesars is better.
Look, Little Caesars got the best breadsticks, and anybody can fight me on that because that crazy bread's
Do
good.
you think that Pizza Hut's pizza is better though?
Okay. So my whole life is pizza. All right. So I got this. Let me break it down for you.
He comes home smelling like dough, people. You don't even know.
Exactly. So stuffed crust, if we're looking at stuffed crust, I would say the best stuffed crust would be at Papa John's. Papa John's got the stuffed crust game. I give Papa John's stuffed crust game. All right. But if we're talking like deep dish, you are not going to go to Domino's for no deep dish. Domino's deep dish is disgusting. You want to go to Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut got the deep dish. That was our idea first anyway. So other people took it from us. So that's deep dish.
Mm-hmm.
Deep dish, Pizza Hut. Stuffed crust, Papa John's, deep dish, Pizza Hut. Now we going down to the hand tossed. All right. Hand tossed, that's a little crazy because like I don't really like our hand toss. I don't really like Domino's hand toss. So I'm going to have to give it to Papa John's. It's Papa John's hand toss. All right.
We can't forget about Jet's Pizza.
See, we don't have a Jets here.
You've never had it?
Never had it.
Okay, so I have never had Papa John's. I had Pizza Hut probably when I was fucking like 5. I'm not gonna lie. I remember going into a Pizza Hut and I remember coming out. That's it. But Little Caesars is pretty much the one I'm most familiar with. But yeah, dude,
Right.
where was
my fiance was here?
Oh, where would you go for some deep dish? I would just go straight to Jet's Pizza for the deep dish. Truman
For
Cleveland, shout out, he'd agree.
Before I worked at Pizza Hut, I'd go straight to fucking Pizza Hut for that deep dish, but not anymore. I don't even know where to go.
Oh my God, what kind of food do you have in your town?
Oh God, we got Dairy Queen. All right, you got Dairy Queen. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
we got Cheddar's.
What's that?
It's I guess like a restaurant, but it's like a bunch of cheese shit. I don't know. I've never been to Cheddar's, but I know we got one. Red Lobster.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Applebee's.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Okay, cool. IHOP.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. McDonald's, obviously. Burger King. Wendy's.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
Arby's.
Yes. Arby's.
Rallies,
yes.
Wow. Okay, so now this puts me in a spot where your town's a lot bigger than I originally thought, bro.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me keep going. You don't got a Chick-fil-A.
We got a Chick-fil-A.
What? Bro, you live in the city.
But like it's I promise, it's small.
I know it's nothing to look at.
For real.
Long John Silver's.
Yeah, we got one Long John Silver. No, we got 2. I'm sorry, I lied to you. We got 2. No, wait, we got 1. I think the other one got destroyed.
Yeah, as it should. KFC.
What was that?
Nobody eats there. That is a money laundering scheme, allegedly.
It's gotta be because
I have never seen a human being in a Long John Silver's, not even to work.
I agree. I see like cars in the parking lot, but they're probably planted for sure.
Them are plants. Birds are robots. All right. So basically, what we're looking at here. Wait, you say you have a KFC?
Yeah, we got KFC.
That's good. KFC's wonderful, bro. Did you just get some crazy news?
I did not get crazy news, but my fiance did want to ask a question to you, Dean.
Yeah.
She wanted to know if you believe in skinwalkers.
Oh, we went there. Oh, snap. Hello.
This is Instasane's fiance.
Hey, shout out.
Shout out to her.
Oh.
She's the reason I'm alive.
Yeah, I believe in
so.
skinwalking. Come on, dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
he believes in skinwalkers.
As
Fuck
you
it.
should. As you should.
Wait. Do you know of any skinwalkers? Wait, does she have a story about them?
Are
What?
you kidding me? I encountered a skinwalker. I don't remember what
Uh-oh.
age I was, but I heard one and it was talking to me and I was like, "Hello," and it was in the woods, okay? And I thought that it was just like a normal guy, so I was like, "Hello," and I didn't get a response back, but I felt like this weird feeling, so I was like, "No, I'm going inside." And then I went, okay, this was when my mom, okay, they're still divorced, but my mom and my dad lived like completely separate, like across town, right? I went to
Okay.
my dad's house about 5 o'clock that day. I heard the same voice at his house, the same voice say hello. How does that happen? How does
Oh.
that fucking happen? It was a
Bro.
skinwalker. I almost died.
Paranormal activity, skinwalker activity. That shit freaks me out.
Hey, wait, will you bring me a beer?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that's terrifying, dude.
Yeah. She's had
never-
spookies.
I've never had somebody actually maybe encounter one, dude.
Dude, we
That-
are all about the paranormal.
Okay, well, do you watch a lot of ghost shows?
I don't
Like-
watch go. I like okay, so we don't watch ghost shows anymore because a lot of the ghost shows are actually faked, and it's because it's for TV. They need
Yeah.
to have that in there. Ghost Adventures, for one, they openly admitted that they faked a lot of their shit, which is okay because it was still entertaining. But like, I quit watching them. So me and Allie, we go on YouTube and we watch this guy called Nuke's Top 5. He's always got spooky videos and shit, or Chills, you know.
Okay. Did you see the new Evil Dead Rise movie?
I didn't see it. I saw the trailers for it. I think it looks really stupid.
Yeah, do you want me to spoil it for you? There's nothing to spoil.
There's nothing to spoil. I bet it's fucking
No,
terrible.
okay. So, like, the first... Okay, spoiler alert.
It's okay.
Not really. You
Yeah.
should listen to this
Right.
before you go watch it. I'm letting you know. It's creepy at some parts, but mostly it's just like... It's just weird. Funny at some parts. But,
For sure.
so the first, like, 15 minutes of the movie doesn't even need to exist. They could have just... No, literally. They could have just started at the apartment where the rest of the movie takes place.
Right.
But instead they started at some camp. So, and then they tried to tie it up at the end as the girl that was possessed.
Yeah.
It showed how she got possessed because
Uh-huh.
in the start of the movie, the one girl kills her boyfriend and her friend.
Right.
So then it cuts and it says one day earlier, and
Yeah.
it's not at the apartment. It tells the backstory of the
Yeah.
sister and whatnot. Don't have to get into it. Not
Oh my
important.
gosh.
But at the end of the movie, the girl that was possessed goes down to the carport where everybody's cars is. She's ready to leave. She's talking about this trip to her friend on the phone. This is when you're like, okay, this is the girl from the beginning of the movie who was possessed. Okay. So the girl gets into her car, looks into her rearview mirror. She sees all the blood because they just had a big battle at the bottom
Okay.
in the garage. So she's
Right,
like, oh my
right.
God, what in the hell? So then the spirit comes and goes into her, and then she's possessed, and she goes to the... Yeah. That's how she was possessed. But I was like, that doesn't need to be there because you can't even... You can't even set up a sequel with that.
No.
Technically, you
Absolutely
can
not.
because it never really showed her dying. She was floating over this lake.
Weird.
So they were setting up some kind of sequel. It's
Oh, God,
probably
I
going to
hope
be
not.
even worse than
I
that.
know. Yeah.
But I'll give them props because a chainsaw is a big part of the Evil Dead. So
Yeah.
they did have a chainsaw. She kills them with a chainsaw. So that's pretty
Okay,
cool.
cool. All right. Yeah. I bet it was really gory at least.
It was.
Yep, that's what people come to see sometimes.
Yeah. There was this old guy. We were walking out and he was like, "Was that gory enough for you?" I was like, "Yeah, dude."
Yeah, dude. I love the blood, bro.
Yeah. That's why I watch it, dude. This fucking plot was terrible,
Yeah,
dude, but lots of gore. That's what we love.
for sure.
But Instasane, you got anything you want to plug? Any projects, singles coming out that?
Shit, man. I mean, if everything goes to plan, all my releases are correct. I'll have the Possession EP coming out in June, which has Bloodbath and Veins as a single. And
Okay.
part of that. Yep. So
Which
it's
is
all
out
part of
right
that
now.
EP.
You can go stream that right now.
Yep. You can go stream Bloodbath and Veins right now. But yeah, it's a 7-song EP, and it's kind of some stuff I don't normally do. I got a little mix of emotional stuff with some fun stuff. I made a song about smoking because like it's a big part of my life, obviously. So you gotta make a song about it. My fiance actually told me the other day, like I showed it to her once, and she was like, "This is the catchiest song you've ever made." Like I was
hell
singing it in my head. She went to go look it up, and she was like, "Oh wait, you can't look it up because I had it in my studio." And
dude, looking at this, it looks like we could almost be in the same room. Like
kinda, yeah. Yeah, for real. Like just on opposite sides.
There's a dark void.
Yeah, for real on each side. Yeah.
That's
Fuck
great.
yeah.
I mean, Stream Peace drops on May 15th. I don't know when this is gonna come out. It would definitely be before then. But thank you for giving me your time
Oh,
and
yeah,
coming
no
on here
problem.
for the first episode, homie.
Absolutely. I appreciate you putting me as the first.
Of course, bro. All right.
Peace.
Peace. This was Diving Deep. 814 merch, boys. Much love.